What's going on, guys? It's Alex, and in today's video I want to talk about how to set up your Google Ads for your pressure washing company, for your pressure washing business. It is quite a competitive space, but thankfully, as always, like we find out, most of your competitors have no idea what they're doing. I'm going to walk you through kind of why you need to be running ads, show you that your competitors have no idea what they're doing, and then also walk you through the entire tutorial. And that is just jump right into it. Oh, by the way, if you need help with Google Ads for your pressure washing business, click the link below, book a call with me. Happy to take a look at your campaigns, answer any questions you have about running Google Ads, and of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help get you more leads. All right, so really quickly, here's why I need to be running ads. For two searches here, I've got pressure washing San Diego as well as Toronto pressure washing. Pretty straightforward thing people are looking for if they do want pressure washing services. The first ad that you see is for on-demand home services. I don't even think it mentions pressure washing here at all, right? Wasted ad click. This guy has no idea what they're doing. This one is really good, and I pulled up their landing page as an example. Really good ad here, pressure washing San Diego. This one they tried, Home Job. I think it's an aggregator of other businesses, but professional pressure washing near. That makes no sense, right? And then you have a bunch of results. You even have two more listings here in the organic section, right? So there's 5 different ads plus 3 Google Business Profiles right here before, people, and there's probably, no, there's not more, but there's 5 ads on this page, right? And then 3 Google Business Profile sections. So 8 people are going to be showing up. That's great here. 8 people are going to be showing up, and then you're competing for very few organic spots left. Really quickly, jumping into the Toronto pressure washing. Again, heavy equipment power washing has nothing to do with pressure washing. Contact us, we do the cleaning. Completely unrelated. TOC supplies, don't know why they're bidding on this keyword, but they're showing up. Are there ads here in the center? No, there are not, but very difficult to show up. If you are running ads, at least you'll be showing up for people looking for these searches. And really quickly, you guys, here is the landing page for KC Power Clean. You can see they have pressure-washing-landing page. The page itself looks great. I don't know what this error is at the top, but on mobile, for example, if we jump into what it looks like on mobile here, and let me get rid of this, we can see that this is a pretty fantastic page, $25 off, get a free quote, form fill out. This follows you down, easy to call. I would make this clickable, but better than 95% of the landing pages I've seen out there. All right, I'm sorry guys, we are 3 minutes in. So let me just quickly jump into the tutorial here to show you exactly how to set up your own landing page, Google Ads campaigns, landing page, pressure washing. So here in Google Ads, right, this is what the dashboard looks like. Start by clicking on new campaign, choose new campaign. This will bring you into choosing your campaign objective. Obviously you want leads for your business, so you are going to go ahead and click leads. Make sure you have conversion goals set up. You want to set up Google Tag Manager or Google Tag or conversion goals, however you want. If you want form fill outs, if you want calls, make sure you get those set up. Make sure it's all working before you actually start running ads. If you're not tracking anything, you have nothing to improve, you have no data to send back to Google, you will not be able to find out what works, what doesn't work. Make sure conversion tracking is set up. Click continue. There are a bunch of campaign types here. You might see it look a little bit differently depending on the age of your Google Ads account. Just go ahead and click on search campaign. None of the others will matter unless you have a bigger budget, but for now, none of the others matter. I do not add this, right? So you can just choose whatever you want and walk through with that campaign. But in my recommendation, in my suggestion, there's no reason to choose any of those. And then for a campaign name, let's just do San Diego. So we'll go with pressure washing, power washing, San Diego. Oh yeah, and then click start new if you do have a new campaign. I just want to see here, pressure washing, but does power washing change the results? No, Google kind of knows this guy's bidding on it at least, which is good. Doesn't really change the results there. All right, here, Google's asking you what bidding strategy you want to use. You can't choose the best bidding strategy right now. I always show you that once the campaign is set up. Google doesn't give you the best bidding strategy to choose, so make sure you follow along and that you do follow me through the campaign setup, and then I'll show you exactly how to choose the best bidding strategy. Leave this one alone. Click on next. Now, Google has you by default opted into 2 networks. These are just both pretty low quality networks for a search campaign. Just really doesn't make sense to be opted into those networks. So just opt out. And then for locations, the first thing you want to do is click on location options. Choose presence, people in, or regularly in your included location. If you choose presence or interest, you're going to show up for people not in San Diego that have traveled to San Diego, that are looking up things about San Diego, that have visited San Diego, that are also looking up anything related to power washing. So you definitely don't want to have that one included. For the location, you can just enter San Diego here. And then what you can do is click on advanced search to see what it looks like on the map. San Diego is one of those cities where like you'd probably have different campaigns for the different suburbs, right? You know, for example, Claremont, Miramar, North Park. But if you did want to target even just a wider area, you know, for example, down there you'd have a different campaign. You can just exit out. You can hit radius, right? And then you can just do a 20-mile radius from the center, which is probably going to take you to Mexico. You could probably just go with a 10-mile radius instead, or rather you can edit it here. 10-mile radius, that's a bit better, right? Click on save. Languages, leave on English. If you are going to be running a Spanish ad, make sure you start a new campaign with just Spanish. Audio segments will leave for now. Broad match keywords will leave for now. Ad rotation will leave for now. You can split test the ads. You can force Google to split test if you have 2 ads within the ad group, as opposed to running a Google Ads experiment, which is a little bit more of a high-level strategy. So you can choose do not optimize. I probably would go with do not optimize if I was setting it up for myself or for a client, but just for the ease of getting things done, just choose optimize. And finally, ad schedule. You want to do at least Monday to Friday and probably 9. If you only work till 5, do not just run ads till 5. Either be able to answer the phone after 5 or have it so that you can have a back-end automation to send people messages and get that contact going after 5, because most people are at work during the day. You'll have some people looking for pressure washing before work, right? Or maybe during their lunch break from 11 till 1. But you want to at least be running ads till 1900 or ideally 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Just because after 5, people get home from work is when they're going to see their driveway, they're going to see their property. And of course, if you can run ads on, say, for example, you know, a Saturday morning when people are outside and they're thinking of these services, 8 until even like 1 p.m. would be perfect, right? Click on next. You can skip this. Now for the ad group, this is where we're going to do our keyword research. This is just going to be a pressure washing ad group name because that's what we are targeting here. You can enter your product here. So what you can do is just search pressure washing, and then Google will give you some suggestions. They're not always fantastic, but we'll see what Google comes up with right now. Yeah, see, it's giving us pressure washing. House washing would be its own campaign. Driveway cleaning, own campaign. Yeah, pressure washing as a whole is fine. But what you'll want to do the best keyword research and to find different ad groups, head over, open a new tab of Google, right? Click on Tools on the left. It's going to open the keyword planner right here in just a second. Click on Discover New Keywords. Make sure you change your area here, right? Choose San Diego, click Save, and now just add pressure washing. So when you're starting a new campaign, you want to go fairly broad. So pressure washing is good. Power washing near me would be good. And oh boy, those are expensive cost per click. Pressure washing is not bad, but this one is quite expensive for power washing near me. High intent though. Pressure washing near me is also quite expensive. Wow. You could go, house washing would be its own ad group, right? Pressure washing services. This is a very in-demand service, I guess, highly competitive in this area. Power washing services you would also add. And then we have pressure washing near me, and then power washing near me. Yeah, that's really good. All right. Now, oh yeah, and so when it comes to ad groups, you would just sort the ad groups. Ad groups are different services you offer. So you wouldn't want to target house washing near me in the same ad group. It's not the same targeting as pressure washing near me or power washing near me. So if you wanted to just do house washing, you would have your own ad group. You would target just house washing keywords, and you would send that traffic to a landing page that's only about house washing, right? Otherwise, there's no intent there. You're losing that relevance across the different stages of journey that the person is taking, and it's much harder to get that conversion if everything is too broad, right? As for other ad groups you would add, I'm not seeing too many here. You would go with commercial, right? But house pressure washing would be its own ad group. Anyways, you can pop back out here. For the URL, like I said, you guys, you don't want to send traffic to your homepage. You want to send traffic to a landing page. So it would always be like pressure washing San Diego.com / right? Pressure washing LP. Just like the example that I showed you, you want to send traffic to a page that is fully designed to convert. Home pages are not designed to convert, right? And if you see here, for example, some of these pages, like this just goes to San Diego pressurewashing.com, which if we visit San Diego pressurewashing.com, we will see here that it is, if it even loads, that it is not a page designed to convert. It's not terrible, right? But it's not also designed to convert. And if we look at it at mobile, right, this doesn't follow you. You have get a quote, which is fine, but as a contact page, just goes to the bottom of their page. So I'm not sure what happened there, right? That's supposed to open up, which is problematic. And then there's no other calls to action. Anyways, jumping back to the campaign here, make sure you're using a landing page. Here you can just go with like San Diego, right? Or you can add pressure washing. It doesn't fit. So you would just go with San Diego. And the display path just changes how it looks in the search results. You'll have San Diego there. It's a little bit more relevant. People are a little bit more likely to click on the ad and follow through. For your phone number, always add your phone number. You will get a lot of calls coming from these ads before people even click the ad and land on the site. Now for headlines, I won't spend too much time going through the headlines. You probably want to spend 30 minutes or so working through headlines to find the best ones. But you would just go something like pressure washing near me. Right, you would add San Diego pressure washing, San Diego, right? You could go with this one, pressure washing near you, right? Easily book online, get a quote today. Same day power washing is good, right? You would add something like all 5-star reviews online. And so serving all of San Diego. And again, you're going to want to take more time on this. I'm just showing you as an example. For the descriptions, you also want to make sure you include the location and the service. So we're the best pressure washing team in San Diego. Same day service. Call for quote, right? And say looking for pressure washing in San Diego. We've got you covered. Give us a call today, right? Amazing descriptions. Not bad for just a minute of thought. And you want to add all four. Again, you want to add as much content information as you can to help Google. Make sure you verify your account so you can add your business name and logo. Now, site links you want to add, and site links are going to look like something like before and after, right? And then you need something like our reviews. So that someone's going to click on this and see the before and after photos of the work you've done. They're going to see the reviews, and they're more likely to click if they're happy with the before and after photos. If they're happy with the reviews, then they're more likely to call, right? And callouts are very similar in the sense that you would add callouts like something like starting from $1.99, serving all of San Diego, same day service available if it fits. No. Same day service, and it just adds a little bit of text to the end of the ad, which again is going to help with relevance. It's going to help with conversion. It's going to help with click-through rate. It's going to get your phone ringing. It's going to get people filling out forms. There are other asset types. You should have images if your account is old enough. If not, you won't be able to add images. And yeah, at this point, the ad is looking pretty good for a mobile campaign. So just click on done. It's going to show you a bit of a preview here. You can review the keywords. Click on next. Now, budget. Oh, sorry guys, let me just verify my account here. All right, so for budget, it's really going to depend on your area. If you want the most results and the fastest results and you want data coming in, you're gonna have to bid about 10% higher than the top of page bid here. Now keep in mind this is something that your cost here will go down over time. Cost per click will go down, but at the beginning, you're going to be paying the most that you'll ever pay for the campaign. In pressure washing is not super high intent, but pressure washing near me is, right? So for this keyword, maybe you'd be bidding $11 Canadian. So what's that? $8 US. It's about $24 US. And from there, you would just calculate how many clicks per day you would need to get a call per day. At the start, probably 20 clicks per more. I don't know if there's enough demand in San Diego for 20 clicks per day for everybody. But you know, if you only have $50 per day, right, you may get 3 or 4 clicks. And in some cases, 1 or 2. So you might get 1 or 2 calls per week at the start. Obviously, you're going to optimize the campaign, get it dialed in. Don't listen to this information here either. This is it's actually not terrible, but you won't get 4 conversions to start on $50 per day. So just kind of reverse engineer the math there to see how much you need to spend to get clicks every single day. And keep in mind that at the beginning, it'll be the most expensive. I'm just setting it as 1 cent because this is my test campaign, test ad account. From here, Google's going to review the whole campaign. If it finds any errors, which normally it wouldn't, there's just some custom schedule bug here. It'll let you know. And then when it's done, I'm going to show you 2 more things to get your campaigns perfectly set up. And then once it's done here, I will jump back in and show you guys what to do next. All right, when it's ready, it's going to say your campaign is ready to publish. So go ahead and click on Publish Campaign. It's now going to publish. It's probably going to ask you to set up your Google Tag Manager and all conversion tracking. Like I said at the beginning, make sure that's set up. Make sure you're tracking phone call clicks or phone calls. Make sure you're tracking form submissions. Incredibly important. Don't need to be tracking anything else. Now, exit out of this. Click campaigns, and we just want to go to our campaign here, right? The first thing you want to do, in this case I'll pause because it is my test campaign, but first thing you want to do is click on this gear. We want to choose a much better bidding strategy than what Google has provided for us. Click on bidding, right? Change bid strategy directly, right? And then go with a manual CPC. Click on save. This way you can choose how much you want to pay per click, and Google's going to send you better quality clicks than if you had set it to maximize conversions, where there's no conversion data to go in, so Google has nothing to optimize for. Or if you set it to maximize clicks, Google's just going to try to get you clicks for whatever your maximum click, your cost per click was. At least now we can set a, oh, hang on. We lost my campaign there, so let me just grab that. All right, now we're back in the campaign. And so now that we have set it to a manual CPC bidding strategy, we now have to set a manual CPC that we want to pay for. So the most we want to pay per click. And you can see here, Google has given us a column of default max CPC. So the most you'll pay for any keywords that you do add. In this space, I'd probably go with $15 Canadian. And then just click save, right? And then go into the keywords here. And you can see that we do now have a max CPC for all of them. Make sure you go ahead and change them all to phrase match or broad match or exact match rather. For shorter keywords, like so just pressure washing, I do like exact match. For longer ones, 3 words, 4 words, I do like to go with a phrase match to start. You will have to monitor this very regularly at the beginning to make sure you're not paying or getting involved in too many unrelated keywords while you build out your negative keyword list. That does take 1 or 2 months to really dial things in on that side. And of course, Google will let you know if you are spending too little, right? You'll see that your keywords are not going to be showing up, or Google will recommend spending more if you are underspending. And that's an easy way to increase that max CPC and make sure your keywords are being shown, your ads are being shown. That's really about it, you guys. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did make it this far, you can click the link down below. You can book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your campaigns, answer any questions you have about your current Google Ads strategy, and of course, see if there is any opportunity to work together to help get you more leads, get you more pressure washing jobs, and help you grow your business. And as always, you guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.